Hello everybody, I'm Jenny of Pampering by LJ and welcome to my channel. I spent a few hours last Sunday working on some meals that carried me over throughout this week. One of them was this turkey bean soup that I made on Sunday, and it was absolutely delicious. And both James and I ate it for lunch almost every single day this week, and it was great. Just one Weight Watchers point for a cup. I made this really great soup to take to work this week. It has 99% ground turkey in it. That's that 99%, that's 0 points. And then a bag of Southwest frozen vegetables, some turkey stock, green beans, and then a can of fat-free refried beans. This whole soup, 1 cup, tracking 1 point only, and that's just for the little bit of olive oil that I used in it to brown up the vegetables. Got carrots in there, celery, onions. It is quite delicious, and it's going to be a great lunch for this week. Let's take a look at my healthy dinners that I had this past week based on my meal plan. Here we go. I made a big thing of chicken enchiladas tonight. The way I made these, they are 8 points for one of these on the Weight Watcher plan. And I will post in the description box below the ingredients that I used in the recipe. I'm having some tacos tonight, so the way I've got these calculated, each taco should be probably 4 points. There's some lean ground beef, a little bit of cheese on there, sour cream. There's some fat-free refried beans, and then some guacamole and, did I say sour cream? It is taco salad night, so this is 12 total points on Weight Watchers. Finished making this spicy dirty rice chicken and sausage by Emily Bites, and it made a huge skillet full. And when I track it for 6 servings in my app, it's 10 points, but I really think this is going to be more like at least 10 servings here, so I'm not quite sure that I'm going to have it into a 6 serving size the way I've made it, because that's a gob of rice and food. Let's talk about my habits that I tracked this week. So I had planned to work on my mindset, gratitude, those types of things this week by thinking about the good things in my life, the things that I have in abundance, and being really present and mindful, doing some work on my 3 good things each day that I recognize that happened in the past 24 hours. And so you can see on my tracker, I did that every single day this week. I also had several blue dots, so that was my plan going forward. Tracked all of those. Drinking my water daily, my 64 ounces, definitely hit that one. Intentionally moved several days this week. The numbers that you see that I'm tracking, that's how many steps I'm taking. For example, on, let's just take Thursday, for example, it says 8.9. That means I did 8,900 steps. Wednesday, it said 8.5. I did 8,500 steps. So that's just kind of an indication of how many steps I'm getting in throughout the day on my intentional movement. Speaking of intentional movement, we did something on Wednesday night that I've been wanting to do for a while, and it helped with my activity level, and we are going to do it the rest of this month. And that is Wednesday evening. We have a local dance studio that's really close by our house, and so we are taking West Coast swing lessons. It's about 2 hours that we're there. So a beginner's class followed by an intermediate class, followed by a little practice time. So we're really I'm going to really enjoy that this month. I know James likes to dance too, so we're kind of learning some steps together. On my self-care, I did several nights of self-care this week. As I look back at what I actually did for self-care, bath soaks and coloring. I did a lot of that this past week, which I tend to do bath soaks a lot. Listening to a lot of music, those types of things. The dance lessons, they definitely counted because that's something that I really wanted to incorporate this week. And my daily rituals, that's where I listen to the audio of the Silk and Sonder, and it's always reflective in nature. This month's theme is abundance, and it has a lot to do with recognizing the abundance that is already present in your life. So that's a good mind work for me as well. And then my mood tracker and my expense tracker. So that's how I did on my habits this week. One of the things that I started working on this week was my vision board that's in my Silk and Sonder. And I listened to one of my daily rituals, and it talked about overcoming obstacles, limitations that you have, and seeing those more as just part of your journey. And it talked about thinking about leveling up. When I say that, think about a video game. When you play a video game, the fun part of it is really the challenges and the obstacles that you have to, jump and run over something, or, shoot something, whatever it is, if you're thinking about a video game, but that you progress to different levels. And so one of the sayings, is to level up. Like, we're not at our goal yet. We haven't won the game, but we're leveling up. So in thinking about my own work towards my ultimate goal of what is a level 10, if I think about the ultimate prize is level 10 on this video game, what does that mean to me? And then what level am I currently at? So really for me, my health journey is being at my goal weight, but maintaining that goal weight. For me, that's a level 10. It's not necessarily getting there, but it's getting there and staying there. That's where I would see myself as a level 10 and accomplishing that, which would hopefully go on for years, that I can maintain that. But in the journey along the way, just like on a video game, there's all these obstacles. That's part of the process on anything, and how you go around them, or you jump over them, or sometimes you go back, but the game's not over for me. So I'm continuing to go and reaching for level 10 is what I want to be at for the rest of my life. So where I'm at right now, so I printed off this little visual that I'm going to show you, that I put on my vision board. And my current level that I feel like I'm at is like a 7.5. And so the audio that I listened to on my daily ritual talked about what will it take to get to the next level. So what does it take me to get to level 8? Because right now, if I'm at a level 7.5 or 7, my next goal is to get to a level 8. And then what will it take to get to 9 and 10? And so be thinking about those things and how far I've come so far on this journey. And I thought that was a great way to think about this, because, when you're on a health journey, like I've been, and I've really been focused the past 2 years on it, and I attend meetings, and I think about what I hear and how I'm trying to make this a lifestyle, not just to get to a number and then I can go back to doing what I was doing before. That's not it. It's every day I'm trying to live like this person that I feel is healthy and in balance. So I'm already portraying all of those characteristics of what my vision is for a balanced, healthy life. So I'm already there. I'm just not at the weight that I think that I would like to maintain the rest of my life. But I'm working towards it, but I've come so far already just in a 2-year period about the mindset piece. And I just was thinking, you know, it's easy when you have something like Christmas that comes up or a vacation that comes up and you get tired of doing something and you backslide a little bit and then you want to give up because you're not perfect or you haven't, you know, you're not where you want to be yet. So I think this was a really good visual reminder, this leveling up of how far I've come. You know, I'm no longer at a level 0. I'm not there. And it's really normal just to have ups and downs. And, you know, a lot of people would say, well, my level 10 is getting to your goal weight. Well, I've been to my goal weight before. That's not a level 10. A level 10 is getting to my goal weight and being there 6 months down the road, the next year down the road, you know, the next 15 days down the road, so that you don't have these big swings and fluctuations. Now, I know there's going to be fluctuations even at a goal weight, but I'm talking about a fluctuation of 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100 pounds. Those are the fluctuations that aren't healthy. You know, a 5, even a 10-pound fluctuation, as long as you're monitoring it and you're continuing on a journey and a path, I feel like that's very healthy and that's normal life. But anyway, so my mindset is in a much different place than it's ever been before. But that was just part of my vision board and my reflection for this past week, so I wanted to share it with you. Okay, it is Friday. Let's get to those weigh-in results because I am a person that wants the accountability of the scale. And I do have a number in mind for a goal weight. So what did I do this week? Well, I hopped on the scale this Friday morning, and from last Friday, here are the results. I'll put them right on the screen right now so you can see them. So yes, I was very pleased. My habits are working. I'm feeling on track. Not that it's been an easy week. It hasn't been. You know, I let myself drink and eat more over Christmas vacation. And as a result, this week, it seemed kind of hard. Now, I was back in my routine of working, so that helped. But, you know, I still had to be very cognizant and thinking when I got home from work, I couldn't just, well, I could have cracked open the bottle of wine and drink some wine in the evening to relax or something like that. You know, but I didn't do that. But I had to think about it so that I wasn't doing those things. I wasn't you know, mindlessly snacking or mindlessly eating or overindulging. You know, I stayed within my points and I felt really great about that. We are getting ready to go out to dinner this evening. I have plenty of extra points to use for my week. And so I'm going to do that at dinner tonight. And then this weekend, Saturday and Sunday, I'm not going to overindulge 3 days in a row. You know, over Christmas you do that, on vacation you do that, but on a regular basis, I don't do that anymore. So I'm going to be inserting some footage here from my tracker after Sunday is here. So thanks for joining me for another week. I hope you got some ideas from my dinners, and I hope you maybe got a little inspiration from me. If you like this type of thing or you have any questions or comments, please drop me a comment down below. My email address is down there too if you want to email me. Thanks for watching.